Hey everyone, I'm going to teach you how to manage your inbox. This will not only save you time, but it'll make you more responsive, never miss something, and feel better, not feeling so overwhelmed with so many emails and needing to worry about what needs to be done. Before we get started, there are hundreds of different techniques and options that Outlook gives you. There are categories, follow-up flags, priorities, and hundreds of other ways to manage. I'm going to teach you what I think is the easiest of them all. Plus, all of this can be done straight from your phone. However, this does take discipline. You do need to follow the rules that I'm going to show you, but once you do it after a while, it becomes second nature. So let's get started. I've basically categorized emails into four different types. There's the types that you need to respond to, those you need to create a meeting from, those you're waiting on others for, and those that can be quickly deleted. Those that are not in the latest conversation, or that's just straight junk mail or some notification. And to keep things super simple and easy, I basically work within 5 folders. Some people like to create hundreds of folders and categorize things. I find that to be a little bit overwhelming and worrisome of where I'm going to categorize something and trying to find it later. So the folders that I use are my inbox, and these are things that are new items, things that I need to do or respond to. Waiting response folder. This is where I put things that I'm waiting for others to do. I create, one or two special folders, and I'll explain what those are. We have the deleted folder and an archive folder. I'm going to stop right here. I'd recommend you going to this YouTube video to learn how to create a PST if you're using Outlook. This is so that it doesn't stay within your inbox and can be archived. So in my inbox, you could see I currently have 3 emails. Not too overwhelming. That's because I manage my inbox. The first one on top that I see here is from Sophia. She has a question for me. She said, can I send her a file? So I'm going to respond back to her. And I'm going to attach the file that she's looking for. But I'm also going to say, do you like it in green or blue? Now, at this point, I know that I'm going to look for a response from Sophia. So in the BCC field, the blind carbon copy field, so she doesn't see that it's being sent to me as well, I'm going to put my email address and then hit send. So now that I know that I have just replied to her email, I'm going to quickly hit delete because I know that I'm also going to get that email that I just sent. So the email just came in, and I now know that I am going to wait on a response from Sophia. So I'm going to click and drag and put it into the awaiting response folder that I created. Let's move on to the next email. It's from my online banking from Chase. So this is one I can quickly look over. Great. I am now just going to delete it because there's nothing I need to do. It's just informational only. Here's an email from Carol. She says, yes, Thursday works great. So I need now to create a meeting invite. An easy way to do this, or a quick way to do this, is you click and drag the email, drag it right on top of calendar so you see the plus, let go, and it quickly creates a calendar invite. I'm going to then do invite Carol, type Carol, and at this point, I would then create a start time, date, send it. I'm not going to send this one because it's a demo. And then I would just delete the email. When the meeting comes up, I will get notified. So here's one of them, let's just say, and I'm going to right click, reply to all, and everything that we've had the conversation is in the body, and then I can follow up saying that was a great meeting. And maybe have some bullet points, questions, and then hit send. So at this point, I have no emails in my inbox. So let's move on to the folders. So the first folder I created is a waiting response folder. And as you saw, what I do at this folder is when I ask for someone else to do something, I put it in here. So I'm going to scroll to the top. The first thing you want to do is you want to group by subject. And the way you do that is on the subject. So you normally will see from, you just click on subject and it will now group. As you can tell here, Robert has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emails that we've gone back and forth. So I've asked him for something, he responded. I asked him for something else, he responded. So I know that these are the old ones in the thread, so I'm going to quickly delete these so I only have the newest one. And now I could just reply back to this. And like you saw before, I'm going to look for Sophia, and here it is. Do I like it in blue? Do you like it in blue or green? What I typically do is wait every 3 to 4 days or potentially every week. It's up to you. And I'm going to go through this and go, you know what? Sophia never responded to me. So I'm going to right click, do reply to all. And I'm going to say, Sophia, I never did get that response. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Do you like it in red, green, or blue? And then same thing, BCC myself, hit send. And I'm going to delete this one because I know it's the old one in the thread, and go back to the inbox. Now, what this also does is it allows you to keep a really clean trail. So instead of you creating a new email all the time saying, hey, Sophia, I never saw it, it keeps everything right here. So it's fully documented, you have the times, and she can always go back and look at anything that was prior. So again, I would just move this into the waiting response. Now the other folders that I have in my inbox, and this is up to you to create whatever you want. I created a ticket folder, which I have a rule that puts anything when someone buys a ticket from me into here. I don't really care about looking at these every day. I look them once a week just to see how the ticket sales are doing or if there's any questions or something that might need to be addressed. I do create another one that's called trips. The trips here is important for me because I travel a decent amount and I want to be able to quickly see what's coming up. After the trip is over, I then delete it. The next thing you have is your deleted items. Again, you saw I delete everything and put them in here, but this is what's unique about me. Do not delete your deleted items. Keep them. And that's where that other folder comes in, which is that archive PST folder. In your archive PST folder, name it a year and create folders based on the month, 01 January, 02 February. And then what you want to do is you want to take your deleted items, Control A, and then just move them right into the folder for that month. And do this every month. And that allows you to quickly find what you're looking for without having too many items in the search. You can always search the entire folder and delete it. See where it says current folder, just hit subfolders and it'll look for everything within there, or you can quickly just look each month if you'd like to. What I also do is in my sent items, every month, the same way I do it with my deleted items, I do Control A to select all. I click and drag and bring it right back into the same folder that I put all my deleted stuff. So every month I look at that one folder and it has everything I have sent and deleted. And that's all it takes to keep your inbox super managed.